What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and today we're going to be doing my November readathon video. Hello my darlings, welcome to this video. We're at that time. I'm apologizing that this is a tad late. I am filming this on 5:45 on the 30th of October, and this is due to go up 6 AM on the 31st I don't know where I am. Daylight savings, AEDT. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But massive thanks to Emma and Bert for once again providing the brain cells where I have none, because I am on struggle street with being able to articulate shit. Bert and Emma have done the large majority of the synopsises for these readathons, and I am a vessel for their information. So thank you so much. I genuinely wouldn't have this video up without you guys. So I very much appreciate it. With saying that, I have had very big days the past couple of days at work and a lot of life stuff going on, so I have zero brain cells. I will try and be as cohesive as I can, but I apologize for any brain errors that I make throughout this. Usual disclaimers for those that are new here: each month I go through and collate the readathons that I have found, either through the Google form which I've created. It will be linked below. If you have an upcoming readathon that you would like me to mention, it's always linked down below, and you can put in the details so that I will reference it in the month that it is due. You can put it for 2025 readathons, that is completely fine. It's just I hold them so then I can talk about them, and that just gives the spiel as well, or found through searching on YouTube leading up to this. So I don't collate from Instagram or book blogs unless they are specified in the Google form, because I'm just not searching those platforms. I'm only searching YouTube, and those are the announcement videos that have gone out before the time of filming this, so I can actually collate it and put it all together for you. In saying that, the readathons that I mention, the person that I mention may not be the creator, they may be a co-host. It's just whoever's video I have found this through. So if you do want to know the host, I leave a link to a Google Sheets with the spreadsheet of information, including the spiel that I'm going to talk about, each of the actual videos linked down below in the description box, as well as creating a playlist for you to be able to just go through and review those for those that have announcement videos on YouTube. That there, the co-host will tell you who the creator is, and please go show them the support of watching their videos. It's nice to have people there and, you know, get to see the stuff, and that's the whole reason that I do this video, is to be able to promote channels and the readathons that are upcoming. I can't participate in every single one of them. I would love to. It's a vlog idea. I'll die. But I just want to be able to spread this to the community, and that's why I'm so thankful for all of my Sufferathon peeps and for Bert and Emma for helping me collate this so I can continue to do so, because I don't got a lot of brain cells up here some days. And so it's nice to have the support so I can continue to keep putting this out. Just those little disclaimers, and filming time, spreadsheets and locations, please use those as a reference point. Google form, I think that's everything. Apologies again if I've forgotten anything. The way that I talk about these is from the shortest duration through to the longest, and we do have 25 readathons that I have found at this point in time, and I'm very excited to talk to you about them. So let's dive on in. The first readathon that I have is a 48-hour readathon running from the 16th to the 17th, and that is Witchathon Hecate's Night, and this is created by the Reader. This is a celebration of Hecate, and the goal is to read as many witchy things as possible and enjoy autumn activities. There will be sprints all weekend, and especially on the Readathon Discord, so that's the place to be able to be part of the community. Then we have a 4-day readathon running from the 28th of November to the 1st of December, and that is the one with the hunter and the turkey. And I found this on Jules's Books and Things. So this is a competitive team-based readathon over the Thanksgiving weekend, based around being either a hunter or a turkey. The team prompts are located on each of the different hosts' videos, depending on what team they are on. So you can't find the turkey prompts in a hunter video or the hunters in a turkey. But they also have very creative interpretations of the prompts, so I'd be curious to see how people get along with these and what creations they can create. Then we have 2 week-long readathons. The first is already started. It's running from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November, and that is the Book Bite-a-thon, which is created by Book Bite Reviews. The reason that we wanted to mention this is because it's not too late to jump in for the last half and be able to enter a giveaway. There are 3 prompts which each earn you an entry into the giveaway, and you complete multiple prompts with 1 book. There is also a group book and and a Fabelin group to be able to discuss it as well. So it looks like a lot of fun. Then we have running from the 11th to the 17th, final book support group Readathon round 15, which is created by Steph Loves. This is the 15th round of this readathon, which aims to help you finish or continue series. There's a 3x3 bingo board of prompts, and one book can use multiple prompts, however you want to make this work for you. There is also themed bookmarks available through their Etsy, and it is just a grand old time building a community of being able to finish and continue those series, because I'm procrastination station on that. Then we have a readathon running for 11 days from the 1st to the 11th, and this is Suki's readathon created by Jessie on YouTube. For this readathon, you can do it all month long if short form readathons don't work best for you, but this is the time that they've allocated for it, as well as having the Instagram photo prompts throughout this time. But this is in honor of Jessie's mother, who passed away from health complications that could have been avoided. So this is in honor of their mum and their love of the community here on BookTube, and I really just highly recommend going and watching and showing some support and love to Jessie through this time, because their mum was a big advocate for them to start and continue and be a part of YouTube. And so if you can only participate for 11 days, or if you want to go for the whole month, the prompts are all named after parts of her mum's identity. And there's also a bonus prompt, which is to read a book about grief. You can mix and match, you can skip prompts, you can make this readathon work for you. It is just about bringing the community together, which is what their mum's personality was all about. It was all about community, it was all about love, it was all about celebration, and they want to celebrate their mum's spirit. This is the best way for them to be able to do so on YouTube. And also there is a GoFundMe, Cash App, Venmo, Amazon wishlist info in the description, and a section about how you can support the family in case you want to do that as well. I would highly recommend going and checking out Jessie's video to see how amazing and wonderful their mom was and be able to join in this celebration. Then we have two readathons running from the 1st to the 16th. The first is Junior Eurovisionathon, which is created by Helen's Bookhaven. This is a mini version of Eurovisionathon. There are 2 weeks to read from 16 different countries. Points are awarded for what the country you read from and how they place in the Junior Eurovision contest. I'm not 100% sure what the 16 countries are off the top of my head, but say France is involved. If you read a book somehow relating to France in any way, you can assign that to France, and however France places is the points that you get for that book. So you can be strategic to earn the most amount of points depending on who you think is going to perform the best and reading books from there, or you could just go diversely and try and read as many books as you can from the different countries, which is such a fabulous way of reading just differently and worldly. And then we have Crazy with a Side of Food Readathon, which is created by the Teachers TBR. This is done in conjunction with their Comfy Cozy Book Club, and you get to make a plate and try and read as many books to fill the reading prompt. So each item of food on your plate has a correlating prompt, so you just want to fill your plate with the food that you can. Ideally they are food related books, but they don't have to be. It is just, you know, in theme, and you can double up the prompts as needed. There is also for the bread roll a group read, which is done in conjunction with their bi-monthly book club, and a cozy task that they usually set for their book club as well. I thought that was so cute. Oakley dokley. Now on to our month ones. The first is Readathon, which is created by Donna Marie Reads, and they have linked their blog post, so I'll put that down below. And the goal of Readathon is to thin out your TBRs, so whether that be physical, audio, ebook, whatever TBR you want to focus on, that's up to you. So the challenge for this is in a bingo board, and they have both reading and self-care prompts on this, but you can double and triple up as much as needed to be able to thin out your TBR as much as possible. Then we have NetGalley November, which is created by Dusty Book Sniffers, and this is a reading challenge designed to encourage people to read books from their NetGalley TBR, whether you're a NetGalley veteran or a NetGalley newbie. There are different games to choose from, so like a bingo board or a game board, which are also in the Discord, as well as some TBR graphics that people fancy, including blank ones so you can fill in with your own prompts. The Discord is also a great place to be able to get NetGalley tips and tricks, and very community based. The next is Nonfiction November, created by A Book Olive. To quote the articulate as ever, Olive, this is a reading initiative to read a little bit of non-fiction if you read none, or a little bit more if you read some. This is for their final round of hosting after 10 years. You do just need to read one non-fiction and you've participated, but there are an optional 4 words that can be used you don't have to, but you can interpret them as you would like and how you can make it fit. And one of the things that I love about this is just seeing how flexible we can get with those challenge words. But again, they are optional. It's just really interesting seeing how people shape things. Then we have the Tomes and Treasures round 2, which is the Coachford job board and created by the Creepy Geek. This is a D&D inspired readathon. Their previous round was a character creation. For this, we're using a bingo board to complete jobs for Coachford. If you didn't participate in the character creation round, there is an expedited process to be able to catch up. Did I say that right? Anyway, you can double up as much as you want. It's completely allowed. And please let Gem know if you have some very unique ways of stretching the prompts. They really love seeing how far a prompt can bend before it breaks. And so feel free to touch base with them if you have some very creative endeavors. Then we have Neurovember Readathon, which is created by Curious Cat. And I've taken this directly from their Google Doc. This is a mindful readathon of books related to how the mind works from different angles, with a particular focus on neurodivergence. To complete the challenge, you fill out 5 squares vertically, horizontally, or diagonally, or try to complete the entire board for an extra challenge. You do need to read from at least 2 forms of neurodivergence, so, you know, autism or ADHD, or the very plethora that there is out there, as well as reading at least 1 fiction and 1 non-fiction. You can double up on the prompts in the bingo board though, and the Neurovember themes are neurodivergence, critical thinking, psychology, mental health, neuroscience, how the mind or minds work, and how brains work. I very much have a big passion working in a psychology practice and also being quite neurodivergent myself. Then we have the C.S. Lewis Readathon, which I found on In Search of Wonder, and this is a bingo board created around C.S. Lewis and the titles of their books. You don't have to read C.S. Lewis to be able to participate, but you can if you are needing more motivation to dive into their catalogue of books, but the prompts are designed around their work. So if you want to read it inspired by their works or favorites or just fill the prompt, then that is completely fine. But there is a group read for one of C.S. Lewis's books as well. Then we have Phase Out Your TBR Phase 7, which is created by Chris's Corner. And this is loosely based on the card game Phase 10, and they use this to pick their TBR each month. The goal is to phase out your TBR. The TBR you have by getting 2 sets of 4 from the prompts based off the card's color and numbers. Chris goes into much more detail about how this functions. You do not need to have completed the previous 6 phases to be able to participate. You can just jump straight on in. Then we have Mental Health Awareness Readathon, which I found on Chronicles of a Book Nerd. This is bringing awareness to mental health issues and encouraging participants to care for their own mental health, but also through a Christian lens. It is based around a 3x3 bingo board themed around the things that you can do for your health. Then we have Bookish Recipes for Cozy Days, created by Ellie's Cozy Chronicles, and this aims to bring some whimsy to November. Each of the 5 autumn themed prompts contains a book prompt and a treat for you to enjoy while you read. And their readathons are so sweet. I just love it. Then we have Hasbin Hotel Readathon, which is created by Kath Vickers, and this is based around songs of Hasbin Hotel. The prompts will be revealed on the Discord and the Instagram, and the community participation will be based on those different platforms. Then we have Nora November, which we found on Tina's Books and Craft Corner. This is its 2nd year running and is based reading the works of Nora Roberts, including the works of J.D. Robb. There's a 3x3 bingo board of prompts, but you can also participate just by reading a Nora Roberts and not using the bingo board. So if you want that guidance, you've got it, or if you just have Nora Roberts you need to chow into, feel free to have that. Then we have More Montgomery Challenge, which was found on Mitzi Reads and Writes. And to participate, you need to read or watch something related to Lucy Maud Montgomery. It doesn't have to be by them, just related to her work or her life. There is a group read, which is A Tangled Web by Ellen Montgomery, and there will be 4 additional prompts. The readathon will accumulate in the live show on their birthday, which is November 30th. Then we have Historathon, which we found on Lindsay's Little Library, and this is focused on historical fiction. There is a group read, which is The Briars Club by Kate Quinn, and there will be a live show on the 4th of December to discuss the book. There are additional prompts through a 3x3 bingo board, but you're encouraged to participate even if you're only planning to read for 1 or 2 of the prompts. So as long as you're reading historical fiction, you're all good. Then we have the Cryptid Readathon, which I found on Fiber Artsy's channel, and this is reading some cryptid reads. So there are 4 prompts, but they are very relaxed. If you read 1 cryptid book, you've participated. There are 2 area-based cryptid prompts and 2 more personalish prompts. And basically it's just to bring people together and have a fun time in the Discord to discuss your choices and your cryptid reads. Then we have Winteраthon, Readathon, which is created by Rainy Blue Reads, and this is a fun and chill 5x5 bingo board to help you reach your end of year reading goals. It is open to all genres, and there will definitely be sprints, but also a buddy read that has a winter setting, because that is one of the harder prompts to tick off. So that is going to be available. And then there's Readathon, which we found on Horror Sickness's channel, and the goal is to get people excited about horror and reading more in this genre. This year it is themed around the film Alien. There are a list of 10 prompts, including 9 book prompts and 1 horror movie prompt. There are also 6 non-book activities to complete throughout the month, so doing the reading and the watching of horror and just being excited about it. Then I have, running from the 15th of November to the 15th of December, Bucket Listathon 2.0, which is created by Danny Dabbles. This is a game board with easy and hard mode to help you achieve your reading goals set this year. You can make this work for you. There are rules and or goals to help if you want them, but mostly this is just used to get you inspired and join a community of people working towards their goals and having a bit of fun in the process. The game board is awesome. I love it, and I do think that the challenges set are a challenge, but you can customize it. You can make it work however you need it to. There is a starting point of life. You can just focus on life, not reading if you need to. Danny is completely fine with just making it your own and having a group of people to be able to cheer you on. And then the final Readathon is running for 2 months, so the entirety of November and the entirety of December, and this is Clear Your Shit Year 5, The Story of the Cursed Readers by Mouse Reads. I adore Clear Your Shit. It is such a fabulous time. The aim of this Readathon is to read down your own TBR, and this is, like we said, year 5, but it's the start of a new storyline, so now is the perfect time to jump in. And there are more than 20 prompts, including some surprise prompts that are revealed throughout the Readathon time, and they are based off choices that you make. And there is also a group book, which is Middle Grade by Shauna McGuire for this round. That is it. Those are all the Readathons that I found at the time of filming that are happening in November. Once again, thank you to everyone who has used the Google form, as well as to Bert and Emma for providing me with my brain for this round. I just thank you. I really appreciate the fact that everyone is just so willing to help get this out, because it is just designed to be a community of resource, and I hope that I can give you guys something to help guide your reading. So with that, let me know in the comments if you're thinking of participating in any of these Readathons. I definitely have some ideas in mind, but who knows where I'm going to end up with all of these. But let me know in the comments down below if any are appealing to you, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe. I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!